Your shift runs around the clock. But with Clover, you're always a step ahead. Clover, get the power to make it all happen.
Somebody called the police. Somebody called the police.
My Gatsby.
Look at what I see.
Mr. Henry Chicken.
Look
Mr.
at what I...
He's daddy. Henry loves to lick. I really hope you're okay with that. He only likes...
So, in about 2 seconds, I gotta go get laundry. And look what happened. My laundry's almost finished. I bet $20 that my laundry's finished. Look at this cockroach loving cop. Go fuck yourself! So, I gotta go into that laundry room to get my laundry. And guess what? I arrived yet again. So, this is another example. They're playing stupid. They're playing stupid, playing shenanigans. Like they can continue to come up with dumb excuses. Well, excuse appearing where I'm going, wherever I go. So they couldn't help themselves. They just absolutely could not help themselves. Help themselves to show up wherever I had to go. Right? So these cops did it again. They show up wherever I go to harass me. So I'm at the laundromat. I've been here for about maybe an hour. And where I normally park, that cop is where I normally park to get my clothes. I park where that cop is parked. I walk into the laundromat. I grab my clothes. And then I walk out. So I'm guessing they were hoping I would do it again tonight. I would go up there, park where lots of people park. Lots of people park here to take their clothes inside and then to pick their clothes up when they get done with the laundry. They park up there. And I think this cop wants me to try it. He wants me to park up there so that he can say or do something to me because I parked there. I think that's what he's after. But I know my clothes are done. I waited longer than I should have to go and get my clothes. I looked to my left and I saw a cop driving past me where we were. And that's why I turned the car around, and to see what was going on. And look, there's a gay cop right inside the laundromat. That cop is a cockroach. I'm telling you, there's technology in his body, and he's Damn, so I did it right the first time. Slide the calipers, the pins. Like it's a gay bait. Fuck yourself. There's a cop who just drove past me. So I went to Associated Bank, and right here, right up there, is a police officer. And he's trying to escape gravity. He's trying really hard to escape gravity. So I just went to Associated Bank, and this cockroach-loving cop. This is 5 seconds after I left. What do you call it? 5 seconds after I left, and now he's slowing up. I think he's trying to pace me. He thinks I'm trying to catch him, or he knows that I'm gonna catch him on camera. And now he's going a different direction to where I gotta go. But I just want to catch him on camera, that's all. There he is, you see him? Oh, they're trying to prove you're chasing after a cop now. But I don't know if the camera can see. There is a cop up there. And how would he know I was chasing him? How can he tell the same car is following? Oh, he knows that using technology. You can use technology to tell you there's somebody chasing you. That's all you need. It's a little bit of technology. And he's gonna do everything. It's a Dane County police officer. And he just helped a bunch of gay people harass me. Casual driving. Hopefully I get a light and I can pull his tags. Pull his plates. Oh. Well, the person up there caught the plates. They can clearly see. He's trying to escape gravity. But you guys can see that's a cop, right? Oh, you can see it's a cop from here. So look, you see that? That's a cop. That's definitely a cop. See? Dane County police officer. Caught you! Caught you! Caught you! Caught you! Caught you! You little fucking bitch! So, I know the camera caught that. It's just one more clip tonight. I guess it's the point. It's stalking and harassment. These cockroaches just got caught stalking and harassing me. Using technology. Yep. There's no longer... Yeah, I just went to another gas station. The police officer waited until he knew for a fact he would pass by me through the intersection. He knew it. So instead of admitting that they're doing something bad, they continue to do bad things. I guess they're hoping at some point the logic is I began the cause. And there's another cop through another intersection. You guys see that? See, they're doubling down. So they timed it perfectly. It might be the same police officer. But you see, at another intersection, another police officer did the same thing I just told you. Driving through intersections when you know that person's gonna be there. So look. Look, there he is. It's the same person. Go fuck yourself! So there he is. They're doubling down. These worthless cockroaches. They're stalking police officers. So they want me to do what they do to me to them. So instead, they think I'm stupid. They think I will try to follow police officers, like stalk the police officers who've been stalking me this whole time. So follow after them, chase after a police officer. That's what they're hoping for. They think I'm stupid. They think I'm like some dude on the news who's dumb enough to do something that we hear about in the media. Like, you can train somebody to think about doing bad things to other people. What's the idea? Oh, they're telling me that no one's gonna watch these YouTube videos, and we just made a little work for you to do tonight. But this is good enough for me for a long time. So technically, they just proved my point that police officers are stalking, and they're timing how they stalk you by showing up to intersections exactly when you arrive to them, so that you know they are stalking you. It's you they're stalking. And you know it because you keep seeing them at the exact same time, at the exact same places across the city. So they're making it like a association. You're associating intersections with police officers. You're learning to notice police officers. And they're doing that by making themselves obvious to you at particular places repeatedly. So it's like psychology. It's like some stupid psychology to make somebody do something inappropriate that they can't stop. There's nothing you can do to stop. You reported it to police departments. You told the public that officers are harassing you. They're following you wherever you go. They're trying to get you to have a poor attitude about, and this person's trying to cause an accident. They're hoping that their butt sticks out so much I would get in an accident. So that's another supporter of the gay community and the technology stalking. So you can slightly cause accidents with technology. If you put technology in like multiple people, you can cause the accident in the person that's driving, and you can use the person right next to them in the car right next to them to do a small distraction, give you a small distraction, take your focus for half a second. In that half a second, something else could happen. And that second thing would cause an accident. So, coordination makes it effective. It makes it work every single time. And plus, if there's technology in the driver you're going to blame that for the accident, if they can't control all of their body functions, it makes the accident more easier to commit. So all you need is a little electricity to cause a greater accident, to cause a bigger accident. Wait, for them to move their hand like that, just a little bit. That's all it takes. It's just a little bit of electricity to do this, even slightly. Or to freeze their hands so that it can't adjust. You know, in the road you have to adjust a little bit. You can freeze someone's hands so that they can't make an adjustment. So the police officers tried to double down. They tried to double down and get me to get mad that I told again, and the police officers did the same thing I complained about. It's rape. It's what rapists do. So when you tell a rapist don't do something, what rapists normally do is they continue to do what you told them not to do unless you physically force them to stop doing what you told them to do. Or somebody with power makes them stop doing what you told them to do. So I'm going to keep telling, and I'm going to post this on the internet. And then this person, right? They drive right in front, they walk, okay, so someone is telling me that person walked at the perfect time that you would line up an accident. Like I'm so sorry, you could hit a pedestrian. So the perfect time to hit a pedestrian is when they're right in front of your vehicle. So when you're traveling at 45 miles an hour, and like this person's gonna shine her lights at me. Look, see, perfectly timed to shine her worthless lights in my face. And that's the person who was directly behind me. So she showed up at home to purposefully shine her lights at me. She's done it twice, maybe 3 times. Maybe this is the 4th time I've come home. And what she's doing, I used to park over there. I don't know if you can see my finger, but I used to park right there. And she would, as soon as I parked there, she would arrive home and her lights would be on my face as I sat in my driver's seat. Right when I got home. So what she just did now, she used to do when I parked over there. And I think it's stalking, technology stalking, and harassment. It's more of it. I don't know, man. It's like these people are rapists. They found a way to rape somebody and get away with it. And instead of admitting the truth, they continue to do what they did before because they think they can defy gravity. Like, we didn't do this until after he started saying that we were doing this. But I couldn't make this shit up before you started doing these things to me. I didn't come up with a way to harass somebody. I didn't come up with a way to rape people. I didn't come up with a way to do what I've said on YouTube to anyone until after these people started doing these things to me and I started telling. I mean, I learned from them. I learned how to commit rape and get away with it from the people in my community. In the community I live in, that's where I learned how to commit rape and get away with it. From the stalking. That stalking is possible if you use a group of people to do it. I learned that from the community I live in. The ways to sexually harass people and get away with it. I learned that from the community I live in. The ways to sexually harass people. The ways to escape responsibility for your actions. You do it so quick, and you deny you did it. You tell a flat out lie and say, I didn't do what he said. And as long as there's no cameras and there's no criminal pursuit, well, there's nobody in charge that's going to pursue the truth, then you will get away with it. You will walk away like nothing happened, and the person who said you did something will be something. I know the word, but they're using technology right now to stop me from remembering the word that you use when you just lied, walked away, and left the person telling the truth looking like they have no recourse, left with no recourse, right? Or feeling like they don't have a way to help themselves. So that's what I've learned in the community. How to lie and make the victim look like they don't have something. They don't have something to do now. Like, they don't have a way to report or to prove. Evidenceless. When you feel evidenceless, like you don't have the evidence you need to prove what you said was true. And the people who do won't help you. The people who do have the evidence, they're the ones in charge. They're the ones who can prove what you said is true. And since they're helping the people stalk you, harass you, and do bad things to you, and ignore your complaints, you have no help. So I think they want you to feel helpless and like a victim, and do whatever they want you to do. So they like a rape victim. Once you rape somebody so many times and they can't do anything about it, they become willing to be raped. And that's what the police department, those police officers are trying to do. They're trying to make me feel like there's nothing I can do to stop police officers from showing up wherever I go. And they were hoping that that's what I learned tonight. That no matter how much I tell, that no matter how much I complain, they will continue to do whatever it is I said I don't like. Because because I don't know, because they think it will work to get me to have sex with gay people. Stalking and become violent. Do something stupid like stalk a police officer or follow a police officer, I'm pretty sure they would turn around, turn the lights on, and ask you, why are you following me? Your officer safety. You're violating my safety. I don't feel safe with you following me. Or some crazy police department lie that they can come up with because they just stalked you and harassed you, and you would think that following them would be the best idea, right? You would think that, well, not following them, but asking them, why do you keep showing up to intersections when I'm about to arrive to them? Or why do you keep showing up to places as I leave or before I get there? So there are some, what do you call it, cops who, all right, so there's some cops who will do that in the community. So you're figuring out why these people are showing up places where you go without telling you, and why are police officers showing up to places without telling you? I'm sorry. They're using technology to stop me from recalling where I just was. But basically, they want you to do something stupid in response to the harassment, right? So you harass somebody and you hope what they choose to do in response to the harassment and the stalking, you can use to have them arrested or send them to prison, because they won't have sex with gay people. And then you also deny the stalking and harassment, so now it looks like these people are doing things for no reason. But the truth is, you keep showing up wherever I go. You keep doing things I've said on the internet over and over again. And asking you a question like, why does this keep happening? And hearing you say, I don't know what you're talking about, we're not doing anything, when you have the repeated history of what I just said on YouTube or in police reports or for years, it's irritating. It's like an aggravating response. And they know it's purposeful. They know reality. We have been stalking you. We have been harassing you. When gay people are angry, you won't have sex with them. And if you won't have sex with them, that means there shouldn't be technology in your body. And there shouldn't be technology in your body. That means somebody committed a crime. And if somebody committed a crime, that means somebody's going to jail. And that person would rather you go to jail than they go to jail. So that's what police officers are helping the gay community prove. They're trying to keep gay people out of prison and put heterosexual people in prison and destroy history, recall a false history, write a false history. So that's what